It's an absolutely glorious day.
Christmas shopping.
Oh, you can feel it in the air. Have you been out?
No.
You've got to see the village, and Rodeo Drive has never been more beautiful.
Well, I'll drive through on the way home.
And how are things with you?
Usual. Stu Gill from the cutting service came by. We got problems there. The trimming rep didn't show up. I've got to get this finished so Stan can pattern it.
Busy, 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 busy.
You asked.
You need to take a break.
No, I don't have time. We got Claire bringing in a sandwich for lunch.
I wasn't talking about...
I don't even have time for coffee.
I wasn't talking about coffee.
Well, what are you talking about? What are you doing?
I locked the door.
Why?
Well, what usually happens when we lock the door?
Stephanie.
You know what you need around here? A touch of Christmas.
Stephanie. I have a deadline here.
Oh, you do? Well, you can get through that deadline twice as fast by the time I'm finished.
Stephanie, I don't believe you're doing this.
Oh, you don't believe it?
Stephanie, stop.
Your mouth may say no, but your eyes say yes.
No.
Oh.
My eyes say work.
No, you need to take a break. You know why? I remember one time we had 6 sales reps waiting out there, and do you know what they said? They said, "What do you think that Eric and Stephanie Forrester are doing?"
Stephanie, that was a different time.
Oh, I suppose you're going to say it's because you were younger.
Don't.
I'm about to prove that fallacy incorrect.
Don't put me in this position,
Sweetheart,
Stephanie.
the only position I like to get you in is absolutely horizontal.
You're forcing me to be the bad guy here.
You mean you don't find me as irresistible as I find you? Don't answer that.
I have to.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Don't answer that.
Yes, Claire. On line 4, all right. Tell him to hold.
Well, I'm not going to get you in any position. So I'm not going to place myself in a humiliating one.
Stephanie, I'm sorry. I'll have these things sent to the house.
Whatever happened to us?
Yes, Carl, and Merry Christmas to everyone over there, too. Yeah, thanks. Look, Stan? Yeah, look, I'll be right down with this stuff.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, honey. Hi.
Look, I know you're really busy,
Yes, I am.
but never too busy for your favorite girl, right? I have a big favor to ask. A very big favor.
So, what about this favor? What is it this time?
Well, I have this friend.
A new friend?
Yes. As a matter of fact, he is.
He?
He's a guy. A designer, actually.
Uh-huh. A working designer?
Yes.
Well, who does he work for?
Spectra Fashions.
Spectra Fashions?
Dad, I know how you feel about them.
Do you know why I feel that way about them? Kristen, in the vernacular, they're rip-off artists. They steal other people's work and then they reproduce it with cheap materials and cheap labor.
Well, Clarke just works for them. It's a job.
All right. What can I do for you?
Would you look at some of his designs?
Is he under contract to Spectra?
You don't want to look at them, do you?
Kristen, these designs might legally be the property of Spectra Fashions.
Well, no one's asking you to use them, Dad. I just want you to see the kind of work he does.
Is this important to you?
Well, what do you mean?
Are you getting involved with this guy?
Of course not.
Kristen, don't act like it's a crime.
I told you he's a friend.
But a good friend.
I haven't known him that long.
Good. Then it shouldn't be difficult for you to say no to him.
You won't look at his designs?
Honey, I promised myself a long time ago I wouldn't get involved with anybody from Spectra Fashions.
But, Dad, it's...
No buts about it. It should be very easy for you to say no.
Okay.
Kristen, if it was the employee of any company other than Spectra, I might consider it. I'm sorry, honey.
Welcome home.
How did you get in here?
Maria let me in.
I'm surprised you didn't have her fix your lunch while you were at it.
You did want to talk.
I think the phone would have sufficed, Clarke.
I do better in person.
Oh. Well, how are things going between you and my daughter? Thank you.
Better than they are between you and me. What's the matter?
I didn't call you to talk about me. I'd like to know what's going on between you and my daughter.
Things are warming up.
Oh?
She came over for dinner the other night.
Oh.
It was a lovely evening.
How lovely.
Not that lovely, unfortunately. Though, things are moving in that direction.
What happened?
She made a quick escape through a steamy bathroom.
The two of you together in a steamy bathroom?
No, just Kristen. She was taking a shower, or at least I thought she was. Anyway, she pulled a fast one and wrote a cute little note on the bathroom mirror.
I see, so nothing transpired.
Romantically?
Mm-hmm.
No. But given a little more time...
I think we've had plenty of time. I think I know everything that I really need to know about this.
About what?
Oh, about, Kristen and her problem with men.
We're not sure there's a problem. Not yet.
I can be. So I tell you what. Why don't we just consider you relieved of your duties? Well, what are you standing there for? I think we're finished.
We're not finished yet.
Oh, we're not?
You didn't pay me.
Pay you for what?
For being so nice to your pretty little daughter.
Don't be crude, Clarke, please.
Nobody knows crude better than you, Mrs. Forrester. You're the one who hired me.
Get out, okay?
What is it with you today?
Don't pretend to know me because you don't.
I know a woman who ought to be happy, but it's just the opposite.
Well, we all have our days, don't we?
You seem to have them more than you don't. I think I know why.
Oh, do you?
You're frustrated. Lonely.
Don't bore me with this stuff, all right?
You're beautiful. Vivacious. Sensuous. And frustrated. Doesn't make a damn bit of sense.
Well, not a lot does in this world.
Spoken like a person who truly needs someone.
Yes, well, We all need someone.
Not the way you do. Look at me, Stephanie.
Don't do this.
Just look at me. Smile. Just once. I don't think that's true, Stephanie.
Just what do you want?
You have no idea how desirable you are.
Stop.
You don't know because nobody tells you or shows you. Your husband doesn't appreciate you, does he?
Clarke, I want you to go.
You're a damn classy woman. You ought to be loved.
I want you. I want you to stop. And I really want you to go.
All right. But there's a little matter that needs to be resolved.
Your compensation.
I did a job. Personally, I think it's a job half done, but that's my opinion. You're the one who...
Yes, I do agree. It is half done.
You said before.
I don't care what I said before. I've changed my mind. I think that you should continue to see my daughter, Kristen.
For which I receive.
Well, I would think spending time with someone as delightful as Kristen would be compensation enough as it is.
Mrs. Forrester, we had an understanding. Are you saying that that is no longer true?
No. We do have an understanding. But your talent has to stand on its own. My husband has very strong convictions, and no one, not even his wife, can influence him when it comes to design.
My work can take care of that. But he has to see it first.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do about your daughter.
I'll talk to Eric then.
You will plead with him, if that's what it takes. Otherwise, you can find someone else to prove your suspicions about Kristen.
She doesn't mean anything to you, does she?
No, Mrs. Forrester, she means plenty. But you and I have a business arrangement. I find out if your daughter has problems relating to men, and you, in turn, show my designs to your husband. Whatever happens beyond that is irrelevant.
And what happened in this room 5 minutes ago? Is that irrelevant too?